Good evening, guys, and welcome back once again to the Fergie Way with me, Teach FM. And yeah, we're on episode 21 now, guys. It has been a long haul, and it has taken till now to face one of the European superpowers, that is, of course, Real Madrid. So we'll run the intro, and I will see you on the other side. As you'll see today, guys, a little bit of a absence of the face cam. You know, minor error with the rendering, something went wrong, so I've left it out of the video, so I just thought I'd drop that in there before we get started. So, of course, guys, in yesterday's episode, we did face Arsenal in the Community Shield, in which we won 3-1, a convincing win at that. Which is a good thing, because Arsenal kicked our ass at the back end of last season, so we did want to sort of go out there, get a bit of revenge, and we did so in style. Convincing 3-1 win, and since yesterday's episode, the only game we've had to play was Crystal Palace, in which we won 1-0. We'll take a quick look. And as you can see, guys, a very, very boring 1-0 win, in which Rashford did nick the first goal in the 9th minute. Not a right lot happened thereafter. It was a very even game. Palace didn't really turn up, but then neither did we. 1-0 win. We'll take it, but it could have done better. Could have done better. So, on to the main event, and of course today we face Real Madrid, one of our biggest opponents we've seen on the series yet. Now, we have gone on and of course we won the Europa League, and that was great stuff, winning the Premier League, but playing against someone like Madrid, now that's a different calibre. You know, a real different calibre of team. So what's going to be great about today's game, although cup finals are always a very different type of game and anyone can win them, this is going to be a real test to our squad just to see whether we're going to be able to cut it in the Champions League this year. I'm hoping we are, but what we'll do is we'll go over to the match day screen, we'll see who we've picked and get stuck straight into it. So guys, here we are on match day, and we are of course facing last year's Champions League winners of Real Madrid. We also know from when we did our season 1 review, they of course won the La Liga, snatching it by just 3 points away from Barcelona, which did then enforce Luis Enrique's sacking. But yeah, so we are expecting a tough game today, and of course the media anticipate a nervy game themselves, and they believe it will make its way to penalties. Madrid have been made favourites, and that's not something that we in this series expect to see. We go into most games as favourites, so it's going to be interesting going in as the underdog, as it were. But as we can see, Paul Pogba is our key man, and unsurprisingly so, the legendary winger that is Cristiano Ronaldo, and one of our prodigal sons, is a key man for Real Madrid. So we move on to the team lineup, guys, and we will start at the home team as usual, and we do have De Gea in net, with Alaba playing at left back, Darmian at right back, and a centre-back pairing of Eric Bailly and Chris Smalling. We have Daley Blind playing a defensive midfielder, Pogba playing the advanced playmaker role, and Herrera playing the supportive role, with Juan Mata playing a trequartista. Up top, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Rashford does get picked above Martial based on the fact that he has scored 2 goals in his last 2 games. Martial's been a bit quiet at the start of the season, so he finds his place on the bench. On the bench, we do have the likes of Renato Sanchez, Schneiderlin, Memphis Depay, Mkhitaryan, Fosu Mensah and Twin Zaha. I'd never keep a goalkeeper on the bench. It's going to bite me in the arse one day, and when that day comes, you can all slate me in the comments for it, but I prefer to have my outfield players sat there waiting to come on, because Dave the Save, bit of a hero. On to the Madrid team, and the interesting thing here is in yesterday's episode, I questioned why Madrid would need Eden Hazard. And as you can see, he's not featuring. He's on the bench. And I fear that's exactly where he's going to stay. For the reasons of course, Madrid having a very strong midfield in all areas. And I really don't see where Hazard's going to fit in. But on with their team today anyway. So they have Navas in net with Marcelo at left back and Carvajal at right back. Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane as a centre back pairing. Casemiro sat in front of them, offering the protection to the back four, with Modric and Kroos sat in the middle. And that'll be powerful. Them pairs sat in the middle, they're going to be so hard to break through. And then of course we have Cristiano Ronaldo playing out on the left. And we have Gareth Bale on the right and Karim Benzema up top. If I had to pick a weak point in that team, it's not really a weak point, is it? I mean, look at them for crying out loud. But you'd have to say, I suppose, nowadays, with the way that team's looking, I suppose Modric is getting on. Benzema, maybe not quite the striker he used to be. But I mean, that is a solid team, and I think we're going to do well to get anything out of this today. Of course, on their bench, as we can see, they've got Hazard. They also have Morata, Isco as well. I mean, star-studded. I mean, they've got Danilo as well. But hey, let's go on and see what Keno has to say. So come on, Roy. Big game today. What are those crazy eyes looking at today? Yeah, basically, try and destroy the midfield where possible. Only show Bale to his weaker foot. I think if we keep Ronaldo on his left, he's going to be forced to whip him in a little bit more. Yeah, leave it at that. And on to the team talk. So, they could make a statement. You're right, Roy. They could make a statement. But I don't want them to make a statement, Roy. No, for now, this is for the fans. And Jesus Christ, how they can't get motivated for the fans in the Super Cup, I will never know. So we're going to fudge it. We want to go out there, passionately tell them that they can make a difference. Oh, look, all of a sudden everybody's relatively happy. All right, there we go. Right then, guys, let's get on to a big test for our team. We'll get straight into the game. So it's Bailly. He's cleared it only as far as Casemiro. It's Marcelo now. Attacking down the left, he's crossed it to Benzema, the one who I was calling the weak point. Just puts one wide of the post. Little early signs that Madrid will be attacking with intent. 14 minutes in now, guys. We have got a throw in. It's Smalling. It's Blind again. All the way back to De Gea. Come on, play it forward for crying out loud. We are trying to control this game here. We have got the possession. It's Blind. Herrera plays Rashford through. Rashford's not got the legs, but it's played out only as far as Alaba. See, this is the test, guys. This is what we were looking forward to. Get in, play the big teams. Hopefully we get some good teams in the Champions League draw as well. You know, some real testers. It's only one shot each, guys. 20th minute in, it's a proper cup final. It really is. As Madrid were attacking there, but it's gone as far as De Gea. Hopefully we're going to get this highlight here. I am playing on extended, guys, of course. We have only got the one live com today. It's Ibrahimovic now. Ibra set Rashford through. Rashford's bearing down on goal. It's in. Marcus Rashford shows his faith to the manager. Puts us one ahead. Only 22 minutes in, you can see Ibra plays in Rashford there. Rashford's got all the time in the world, slots it past Keylor Navas, and this is where we can really prove ourselves as a European force, guys. Bailly now. Blind, we're playing very high up the pitch. If we do suffer a counter-attack here, we could be right up shit creek. It's Ibrahimovic. He's put Mata through this time. If Mata could have played Marcus Rashford across there, it would have been two for sure. It's Mata now. Cleared by Carvajal. Will be collected by Pogba, though. Back to Mata. Mata will cross. And cleared out by Cruz. And it's Bale now. Bale looks a little bit tired. Maybe those hard tackles from Roy Keane's opposite instructions are wearing him down with a little bit of luck. But Madrid looking very impotent at the minute. With only one shot. They've only had 45% possession. And we are certainly in control of this game as we've got Alaba now. Alaba gets the ball stripped off him by Bale. Bale is pushing forward by Benzema. Ronaldo was sneaking round the back. It's Marcelo now on the left. Marcelo whips one in. It's pushed out. Modric. It's 1-1, guys. This might be a nail-biter all the way to the end. I'll move that out of the way so we can see what's going on. This might be a nail-biter all the way to the end. Great finish by Modric here. It's Marcelo. Crosses it over. Gets cleared by Bailly. Only as far as Modric. First time. Puts it down to Dave's right. Couldn't get down to it, and it's 1-1. It looks like we're going to go win all even at half-time here, guys. We have had the edge on the game, it's fair to say. But I am going to tell the guys that this time we will tell them about making a statement. Of course, they didn't give a toss about the fans at the beginning of the game. I'm not going to expect them to do so now. So the media have given us a lot of credit. Go out and put a worthy display, and there's just no motivating these guys at the minute. There really isn't. Juan Mata, very happy with his performance. That's made him look happy. I'm not. He's shit. He's playing a 6.8. You know, but sometimes it's reverse psychology with these footballers. Darmian, not happy with your performance, and he's switched off. So, not into that, Darmian. Rage sub. See you later, mate. And we'll move on to the second half with Fosu Mensah playing at right back. It's Mensah now to Herrera, Mata, Ibrahimovic, Blind. Blind's looking for space. He's found Pogba and Rashford. Herrera now. Ibrahimovic is in. I think he's off. And yeah, he was offside, guys. It's Herrera now to Pogba. Pogba has played Ibra in this time. Ibra's shot, and it really should have scored. That's a clear-cut chance, guys. We've had 3 and only got 1 goal. Hopefully this resulting corner might bring us something as Mata whips it in. Only as far as Varane. It's Mata again now. Crosses it this time. And Hazard has made his way onto the pitch for Real Madrid. Not sure who for at the moment, I'm afraid. It's Mata. Mata now. Mata for Ibra. Oh, that's going to be another one. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Yeah, Hazard's on for Bale. Bale, obviously, as we know, was tiring in the first half very early on. We've got it by the scruff of the neck in the second half. Heading into the 60th minute, we have got a couple of bookings in the centre of the park, so we will look at making changes as Rashford plays Mata in. Mata's not going to get past everyone there. He's hit one from distance, wide of Navas's right post, and yeah, 60th minute, guys. We will look at start making some subs now. So we'll go for Daley Blind because he's at 73%, and of course, he's picked up a booking, so we'll bring in Schneidel in there, and we'll also bring in Renato Sanchez. This is going to be our last change. No, we'll hang off. We'll leave Herrera on the field for now. Leave it at 1 sub. It'll be my luck if we bring on the third one. We'll end up with an injury, end up having to play with short men. Not short men. No, not like dwarves or midgets. Not that there's a problem with any dwarves or midgets, you know. No issue whatsoever with the little people. But yeah, we don't want to be short of men, is what Teach was really trying to get at. So we're heading into the 70th minute now, guys. And we have not bossed the game, but we've certainly had more of it than Madrid. Oh no. Cruz, nearly. Thought they have dropped to a 4-4-2 now. Ronaldo playing up top. Herrera plays it to Pogba. Pogba has got time here to play it to Mata. Mata out as far as Alaba. Is Ibra going to start making moves? Rashford there is playing it to Ibra. Varane gets in the way. Herrera to Mata again. Ibra will look for playing Rashford. Rashford's in on goal. And he's put it wide. He's put it wide. We will make a sub based on that, guys. And it's going to have to be Pogba off now, not Herrera. No, Herrera's running with a booking, and we're going to have to run that risk in the last 10 minutes. Pogba was getting tired, though, as he often does as it gets really late into the game. And with the risk of extra time, I certainly wanted to bring Sanchez on. So it's Mata now. And Ibra does play Rashford through this time. Rashford once again hits it at the keeper. Rashford loves hanging on the back man. And it's paid off once in this game as Mata crosses it in. And it was just one of those bullshit highlights that goes to nothing. It's Modric now and Cruz. Now this is the first time Madrid have had an attack and my arse is twitching. As Isco plays in Morata, he's put it wide of the post. Madrid not really having much shots in this game whatsoever. It's Schneidel now. Alaba. To Sanchez. Sanchez plays it to Mata. Sanchez will retrieve it again to Schneidel. Herrera. Ibra into Mata. Mata's through here. Oh, Rashford going to turn it back. Put it in towards Mata. It's been given. Is it a penalty? Foul? What? Oh, no. Free kick. My apologies, guys. Mata crosses it in only as far as Bailly, heads it straight into Kylian Navas's hands. And possibly Madrid will... No, they'll get nothing out of that. What a waste of a kick. So it's Bailly again. All the way back to De Gea. 4 minutes to go. We'd like to try and win this in full time within the 90 minutes. But Rashford's through. No, he's not. His legs are running out now. Rashford skins 2 and he once again fluffs the shot. What more can we do here, guys? Looks like it's going to go into extra time, guys. Rashford's on the ball here. We're in the last minute of the game. It's Sanchez to Schneidel. Schneiderlin's played Mata in. Mata has got space here. Mata, there's been like so many chances where we're through on goal and just do nothing with it. All we're doing is just passing it to the keeper as Hazard now will look to punish at the other end with, nope, Smalling's dispatched it from Hazard and Michael Smalling doing a cracking job. Herrera giving away a foul. He does need to be careful. It's Toni Kroos now. It's crossed in. It's Sergio Ramos. Oh, God. Kroos. Oh, puts it wide of the post. That will push us into extra time. End of 90 minutes. The performance has been disappointing. Totally agree. But do we encourage them or do we kick their ass? Far from pleased. Kick their ass. Fire them up. Get him straight back out there. Can't make any substitutions, so I've got concerns now over the likes of Herrera, Eric Bailly. We've got players playing down at 60%. It is early season, don't forget, so the players aren't quite at full fitness. They've played a lot of friendlies. I always arrange a lot of friendlies, which can tire players out, but I just want to try and get them back into playing football regularly. It's Mata now to Sanchez. Willie, oh, what an effort by the young lad. Puts it straight towards the keeper's corner, but the keeper more than a match for it as Mata swings in yet another corner. It's Eric Bailly who tried nodding it onto the back post. Smalling couldn't quite get onto it. And I do now begin to feel that if anyone's going to get a goal out of this, it's, oh no, it might be them. I felt it was going to be us, but it's Morata now. The right-hand side, he's skinned one. Morata's put it in. It's Hazard at the back post, and he's put it wide. Right, guys, we are about to start the second half of extra time. The first half, nothing really happening after that other than a shitload of bookings. I mean, there's yellow cards flying around all over the place. So it's Rashford now. This is the first highlight. I expect it to come to nothing as he gives it to Herrera. Matters looked like he was in on goal, but we got stuffed by the first highlight. It's Navas now to Bailly. Isco to Cruz. Cruz has tried putting it into Ronaldo, but it was Smalling's managed to get to it. It's only come out as far as Hazard, though. Hazard's managed to force a save. Oh, Alaba getting it clear, showing his class, not panicking. Ball comes across, manages to scoop it out for a throw-in, and we're heading into the last 5 minutes now. Here we have it, guys. Hazard with the final attack, you would say, of the game. With just 10 seconds remaining, it does look like we're going to go to penalties, and it's just a way a final should never be decided. Hopefully Dave the Save's going to pull it off for us today, but it's Sanchez now. I don't think it's going to come to anything. He's played it forward. Ibra's never catching that, not this late in the game. And that's it, guys. It will be penalties. So it's gone to penalties, guys, and I hate to see a cup final decided on penalties, but there's nothing we can do about it. We really had the opportunities to box the game off in ordinary time. We could have closed it off in extra time, but here we are. So one thing I am going to do just quickly is put it on behind goal low. As Ibra scores the first penalty, and we are 1-0 up. Hazard has put one in as well. Dave the Save goes the right way, but unfortunately doesn't manage to get anything on it. We have Juan Mata now against Navas. Mata has his save. Navas pulls off a save. It's Ronaldo now. You're going to expect to score. He does do. It's 2-1 Madrid, and things are looking bleak for us and the Super Cup. It's Ander Herrera now. Come on, Herrera. It's got to go in. He has done. I don't know how Navas didn't get to it, but we'll take it. We do need Dave to save here just to try and put us back level. And he's not done. I get the feeling Madrid are not going to miss a single penalty here. We're going to be under immense pressure now if Alaba doesn't manage to put this in the back of the net. And he's not done. We're not winning this, guys. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you now. Sergio Ramos now. And that's it. Game over. We've lost the Super Cup. I can't believe it. Absolutely bottled it. Can't believe it. But we move on, guys. It's one game. You know, it's a game we would have liked to have won, and it was certainly, like we said at the beginning of the game, it was a test that we needed to have against one of the European big boys. I mean, Real Madrid dominated their league last year as we dominated ours, but of course they won the Champions League, passing massive obstacles as opposed to our obstacles in the Europa League. So to come away from the 90th minute with a 1-1 draw, I think we did pretty well. It's just a shame we couldn't win the cup. Genuinely gutted. So as we can see there, Real Madrid lift the Super Cup. I think it shows how the game went when Zlatan did manage to pick up man of the match. A bit of a devastating defeat for us. Not anything that's going to make us rethink our team or the direction we're going in, because I think everything's going well. But as I said, when we was on the run into penalties, I just hate seeing cup finals decided on them, you know. So on that note, guys, we will take a look at the schedule for what's going on across the next few games. Now, as we can see, next game is at home to Aston Villa, of course, coming up from the Championship, and then away to Burnley. However, as you can see, we then have a home tie against Chelsea, and I think that's the one to play. There is a possibility I might run a double live com. We'll see by the time the episode comes around. I'm undecided yet, but we also have Tottenham following straight after that game. And I may very well run 2 games next episode, but we'll see. We'll definitely have the Chelsea game. We may have the Spurs one as well. We'll see how we're doing for time, etc. But yeah, so guys, if you've enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, subscribe. You'll be able to keep up to date with the channel. But above all, I hope you're enjoying it, guys. Any comments, drop them down in there. If you want to get hold of me on Twitter, my link for Twitter's in the description. But yeah, it's been great, guys. So hopefully I will see you in the next one, and I'll catch you later. See you in a bit.